Good morning, everyone. Big welcome to our Saturday morning Team Evolve training. My name is Peter No. I'm your Senior Presidential Director here with LifeWave, and I have my amazing co-host, my sponsor, my bodybuilder, Miss Marci Preble. How are you doing this morning?
I am great. So great to be here with you today, Peter. Happy Saturday. And boy, have we been busy with Team Evolve. We've been over to Houston. We're headed to Hawaii. I believe we got a big crew in Kansas City today. I will tell you what, you are never bored when you are in Team Evolve because we got always something going on, don't we, Peter? No.
Well, as we're growing so fast and we do build our business every 90 days, every quarter. We are barely starting off our May, our second quarter. So things are moving, things are happening, and that's why we are so proud, so excited about our system, because without systems, nothing will be operating, correct, everyone? Without systems, we would not be able to leverage tools. Without systems, we wouldn't know what to do with leadership. So every week, every day, as you get involved with Team Evolve, and especially for the brand new brand partners here with us, big kudos to you as you really get involved with our system, the way that we have our schedules going, the way that we visit all our current markets, the way that we work with very closely with corporate. Okay, we work very closely with corporate. You're just going to see how you can build by having a good lifestyle, by totally leveraging your time. And these Saturday calls here, these calls are really designed to train everyone in the gym. Okay, and as you train with us on a Saturday, you get to just go back to the basics constantly, because that's what we do. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays is when Marci and I and Dr. Stacy and our leadership, we really train you behaviors, what to do on a daily basis, just to make, just like kind of working out in the gym. Okay. So, but I love our Saturday calls. It's so awesome to see everyone again. As you know, I've been on vacation for a little over 2 weeks now. So I'm back and get ready to work out with Marci here for a little bit. So Marci,
Awesome.
can you let our
Yeah, let
gym know
everybody.
today what
Yeah.
we are doing?
Yeah, I'd love to. So, I wanted to get back. We've been doing so much training on Monday and Tuesdays in our foundational training where I really teach the work. What's the work? 3-3-3. Contact 3 a day. Invite, 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 invite 3 a day, and follow up with 3 a day. And that's the work. Well, the work makes money. And so I really thought that I wanted to take you guys through exactly how the work makes us money. I wanted to take you through how I've been taking orders with our new order form and our all products flyer, how I move that order into putting an order into the tree for our new people, and how that creates compensation plan. We're going to take you through the hot sheet, and Peter's going to take us through that when we get to that part, all the way to build to senior director. I really want you guys to understand how to build manager to director to senior director. So this is a piece on Saturdays that I really want you guys to have. And I want you guys to invite people to Saturdays, because what I've been finding is we have really good trainings on Monday and Tuesdays for the work, but the place that you're really learning how the work makes money is on Saturdays. There's just no time to teach that piece on Monday and Tuesdays, because we're so busy making lists and inviting and following up, right? So let's show you how that makes money. So there's 2 places that I can show people both our quick guide, our all products flyer. I also call that our quick guide, and our price list. And I don't have someone doing notes for me today. So you guys are gonna have to take notes yourself and know how to grab into all of that. So the first place that you can direct people to take an order is startx39now.com. And Peter, can you let people in for me now? I can't do both. Thank you. Startx39now.com. And what you do is, of course, we always know that we take people, look at the first video online. It's 2 minutes. The second video on how our X39 patches work. And look at the pictures. You know, we take people down to the pictures. That's really how we start our exposure. After that, and we talk more about how our technology works, then what I do is I take people down to the almost half of the site where it says David Schmidt doesn't stop at X39. And I take them to the all products flyer. And I take them actually to the international flyer. And I say, what's going on with you? And when they tell me that they got back pain and they got detox issues, then I'll fill a kit for them. Well, I recommend X39 as it is our patented wearable light technology, and it activates those master cells for repair and regeneration. I would also recommend an Eon because Eon reduces that tension that causes inflammation, and those two together really help with that master cell repair. Then I would go into, and of course, you need an X49 to build that lean muscle mass and a glutathione for detox. Yes, you can get all of those in a silver pack. So I use this. And then you know what I do? A lot of times I'll just, if I'm doing a big meeting, I take that and I copy it and I put it in chat like I'm doing right now so anybody can grab it. And I say, well, when you're having a cup of tea, go over that. Or I'll text it to people. And then I say, and let's show you what pack you can get. And I go back to the Now site and I go back to the order form. And I love our new order form. I say, well, you can get one X39 for $149.95 retail. That's a full sleeve, 30-day supply. Or you can get a wholesale pack. We like wholesale pack and auto ships because it's the best deal. And you can only get one of these wholesale packs one time. But you can always upgrade as well, which means pay the difference in price and get the difference in patches. Well, how do you fill that? Well, that's a great question. What you do is you do the point system. 1x39 or 1x49 equals 1 point. One sleeve of supportive patch equals 0.5. The Alavita skincare trio equals 1.5. Yes, you can get all, those are the points. So you can mix and match and save. Well, how does that work, Marci? Well, look at your all products flyer and look at the price list at the same time. Let's fill your pack. 1x39 is 1 point. 1x49 is 1 point. Now we're at 2 points. One Eon is 0.5 and one glutathione is 0.5. We've just filled a pack for $2.99 with those 4 patches. And when you add it up, 1.5, 0.5, that's 3 points. And of course, you need your auto ship the following month to keep your master cells activated. What's your auto ship? Well, it's 1x39 at $99.95 every month. So it's $299.99. Yes. And then you can pick the patches you want for your next order and you'll be in control of your site. Your name is, your phone number is, your address is, your date of birth is, your email is, and your credit card. And your credit card expiration and CVV is. Yes, you take a handwritten order from them, and then you go to your website to put it in. Why are you taking a handwritten order? Well, because our company ships fast, they pay 60%, but our back office was made in 1985 and we still can't do fillable wholesale packs. So don't take the chance. Sign them up for them. And when I say that for 2 reasons. First of all, our website's confusing. Second of all, when somebody wants to give you a credit card, take it. I cannot stand when I give my credit card to somebody and they send me a link. No, I gave you my credit card. I want you to take my order. I want you to be customer service. 10 years ago, I wanted to buy some natural vitamins. I gave the guy my credit card. He gave me a link. I said, but here's my credit card. He said he gave me a link. Do you think I ever bought it? I did not. When somebody gives you a credit card, take the order. Here's a way you know if you're a good order taker. I'm going to quiz you guys. What do you think? I don't even know if Peter knows this. What do you think the first number is on an American Express card? Anybody know? 3.
5.
No,
Oh, 3.
It's
3.
3. What's the first number on a Visa card?
4.
4.
4.
What's the first number on a MasterCard?
5.
It's 5.
5.
Okay, this is a tough one. What's the first number on a Discover? 6.
2. 6. Oh.
Peter, don't ever take an order for me. Okay, so did you guys get that? Isn't that fun? Okay, I'm going to mute all again. So be the order taker. And so let's move on. And I think I put the order form in chat already. So you may ask me, oh, look at you guys all were putting your numbers in chat. I love that. So remember that those are the two documents I use the most. When somebody says, well, what should I get and what does it cost? What do you think I do? I just grab those links and I'm texting people all day long, those links, right? Why do you think those are in the sharing envelopes when we mail gifts out? So you can read with them and take their order, right? Take their order. Why do you think when I do a doctor office setup, I do 30 envelopes with it all filled with those two in it all the time? So an office could take the order. Okay, so make sure these are my two order takers. My two, I want you to know how much it really matters to me. Right here at my desk, I got a stack of order forms and I got a stack of my all products flyer. Right here in the last couple of weeks, these are all the orders I've taken. Those all have credit cards on them. I'm just being honest. Like, this is how I do my business, right? All right. So now that you see that, well, now that you've taken the order, you're going to be like, now what do I do? So I was going to tell you the other place you can find the order form, and you can find the, and the other thing to remember, always do username for people. You're going to set up a username and password for them. Their username is always going to be first, last name, lowercase all together. Their passcode is going to be a team passcode for your team that you all know. Nobody can get in and use, you can't order stuff without a CVV code. Your pay portal's a different passcode. It's safe. And trust me, when you do that, you can take orders for different people. You can help your team members get to manager and director. You're going to thank me one day when you do that. If you don't do that, you're going to be irritated one day and you're going to be like, nobody remembers their passcodes. I have to call customer service every time with them to try to remember what it is and how to help them. And it takes one person that should take 5 minutes, takes me an hour to help now. That's true. That's true. So trust me when I say better to have a username, first, last name, lowercase all together. Passcode would be a team passcode. All right, so now let me show you the other place that you can find these two documents. You can find these two documents also at start333biz.com. That's start333biz.com. What's that site? That's our business site. We run this system. Remember how Peter said you got to have a system and tools so you know what you're doing? Well, our system is 333. Write this down if you're new. Contact 3 a day, invite 3 a day, follow up with 3 a day. And we use these two sites. StartX39now.com is our product site or our exposing site, the site that educates you on product. Start333biz.com is our business site, our resource site, our tools, our system site. So you go into the system, and if you have never done this, click here and sign up, your name, cell, and email. You'll get all the blasts from Evolve when you do that, because a team that communicates together makes money together. When you don't communicate together, it doesn't work so well. Okay, so then you go into the system. To get into the system, you got to click here. It's private. You can't just get in without a username and passcode. So write this down if you ever want to get into the system that makes you money. The username is start333biz.com, start333biz.com. The passcode is 333biz.com. I want you to know, I realize now that everybody's using the site. You know why? Because it shut down about 5 days ago, and I was getting texts left and right, people freaking out that it shut down. And you know why it shut down? Because we're using it so much that we went above our capacity. We had to get to the next level of memory. So that was pretty great. So we're doing something right if we burned out our system, right? We're using it so much. So here's how you do. You click on it, and your homework today is to look at the 3 steps to success and see our system. And if you're like, well, I still don't know what's going on, I'm new, don't worry. Go to my foundational training Monday and Tuesdays. I teach you what to do. And then we do it together right after for an hour. So when people tell me that they don't have any support or they don't know what they're doing, I would say back, well, then you're not probably coming and training and working with me on Monday and Tuesday. And if you are, my guess you know a lot. So there you have it. So then the other piece that you want to do is you want to go, so the Evolve clipboard. So real quick, the system, which is the 3 steps, step 1, 3 a day, contact, step 2, invite 3, step 3, follow up with 3. Those, you can get into everything we do and click the tabs. You should click the system. But outside of the system are all your resources that you can use as well. They're double inputted, one in the system and one outside of the system, because some of you may just want a form and you don't want to have to go through the whole system to find it. So right now I'm going to the Evolve clipboard because this is my follow-up clipboard. And what I recommend, if you haven't done this yet, buy a clipboard at Staples, print all of these forms out, put them on your clipboard, because this is what you use to read to people when they want to know what this product is. So the other place that you can get these forms are on the clipboard. And once again, there's that international all products tracker. I'm sorry, the international all products flyer. You can find it right there on the clipboard. You can also find the order form right there on the clipboard. Okay, I'm just showing you where you can find my favorite documents. You can also find it on forms. You might want to just go to forms and go, oh, these are all the forms she has. Yeah, there it is. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, looky there. It's the very first form there. And where's the all products flyer under forms? Well, you just got to go down and see where it is. There it is, All Products International, the All Products Flyer International. So I'm just showing where you can get on either site my favorite stuff. Okay, everybody with me? So now let's say that, let's just say that we took a silver pack and auto ship. So now you want to put that order in. So you all have a website. This is my son's site, lifewave.com/, and my son's name, right? That's his site. So then you can do one of two things. If they hit shop on the front of your site, they will order the product retail or preferred, but we don't like that. We like wholesale pack and auto ships. So you always want to say, click join, click join. When you click join, they can automatically build a pack, but they'll get really confused because we do not have a way to make wholesale pack. We do not have a fillable wholesale pack cart. So they'll have to fill their own packet cart, and they'll have to know that green means you can fill more, that no, orange means you can fill more, green means that you filled it perfect, and red means you've overfilled it. And I can still remember when Peter and I started, nobody helped us, and we could not figure out why we could not figure out why red wouldn't let us move forward. Like, we just couldn't figure it out, right? So that happens. So I personally like to take the handwritten order and go and put it in myself for them. That's why I take the handwritten order. So I click sign in. And you all should have your username and your password, right? So I'm going to do that right now. And then a couple things you should know about. So when you sign in, you know that there's organization binary tree viewer, okay? I like to go to organization binary tree viewer, and I like to click on that. And I have, and so do you, there's your position, my son's position, and he has people on his left and he has a right. He's two-legged tree, a left and a right. You have a left and a right too. Your far left and your far right. Now, if Luke had a new person to put in, it would be far left or far right. But he would not put it under Ivory on Ivory's inside leg. That's not his far left and his far right. He would then be an octopus. So how do you get to your bottom of your far left or your bottom of your far right? Well, there's two ways. You know, I'm a big into clicking. There's Ivory. There's Kathy Coakley. And you just keep clicking down, and you can keep clicking and see people. You can keep clicking and see people, right? And and you can go back to top. I like to say, be intimate with your tree. Be intimate with your tree. You should be able to click through and see people. A lot of people always tell me, Well, there's only 4 spots. Nobody else has come on my tree. And what I would tell you is you just need to keep clicking the boxes so they keep moving down, right? And you really should know every single person on your tree or where they're at. You could ask me today, where is so and so? And I bet you I would be able to tell you for the most part. But here we go. So the way you would put someone in is you would either go to the bottom left or the bottom right of your tree. And remember, to be binary qualified, you yourself have to be active on a pack and an auto ship. And then you need to put someone on your far left on a pack and an auto ship and someone on your far right on a pack and an auto ship. So how would Luke do this? I just go to bottom left and there it is. And the next pack would go right here on the bottom left of Luke. Or if I wanted to do the bottom right, I would click the bottom right and it would go right here on the far right. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's say that Luke was just brand new and he just had a left and a right. So here he goes, but you just go on the first plus sign on his left, which is right here. And he would click on that. And he would go right there under the global enrollments. And he would pick his pack. There's that silver pack. And do you remember how I said how to make the pack? Green means it's all the way full. Orange means you can fill it more. Red means it's too full. So you would take this down to a 1, remember? Because I said from the all products guide, the all products flyer, that he wanted 1x39, 1x49, an eon, and a glutathione. So there's the X39. Now I can add more because it's orange. Let's add a X49. Now let's add a glutathione and an eon. And I have just filled the kit to green. So now I can move on. Now this is important. Make sure you always do your auto ship, wholesale pack and auto ship, because that's how you keep active. That's how you keep your business active. So I'm going to do an auto ship of 1x39. And I always say, and 1x39 the following month to keep your master sales activated. And they say yes all the time. 80% of the time they say yes. You just have to ask. Well, this is when you start putting the information in from the order form. Sally Smith, gender, birthday, phone number, English, email, Sally's address. Oh, there's the website. Remember, first and last name, $123. Put a password in, a team password. How about team, capital T, $123 There's one. I just made one for you, right? And then shipping address, subscription address, submit. Now here's the thing, it won't submit. It will kind of just pause there. And this is 1985. You have to know to go back up to address and pick suggested address. Then you need to know to hit submit again. Basically, you hit submit, 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 submit until an ID number pops out. Once you have an ID number, you know that person went on the tree. And it went on the tree on the far left side. So now you are binary active with a pack and an auto ship, right? And now you have one person on your left. Well, now let's say you got another order. Let's say Bill ordered and he wanted an X39, an Eon, an X49, and an Alavita for the pretty skin. Well, then I would want to go to my bottom right. And I would want to do the same thing that I just did, because you know why? I want to be binary qualified for commission. So there's the silver pack. I would do the same thing. Now I'm active on a wholesale pack and auto ship. I have just enrolled someone on my far left on a silver pack and auto ship and someone on my far right on a silver pack and auto ship, and I'm binary qualified. I was just helping a new brand partner and he had put 3 people. This is a good question. You ready? He was on a gold pack and auto ship, right? So that's good. And he had put 4 silver pack and auto ships on his left side. And he had 1,700 points on one side and 500 points on the other, but he still was not making his $50 cycle. Why? What happened? Peter, what happened? I'm testing you. This man had gold pack and auto ship, and he had 4 silver pack and auto ships on his left side, but he was not making cycling. What did he still need to do?
Activate his other side.
He had to put a silver pack and auto ship on his right side. And he
Mhm.
did today. And boom, boom, boom. All of a sudden, he was making all his money. He started making all his $50 cycles. So for new people, I mean, here's the thing. There's a lot of people on this training that have been here for a while, but we are recruiting a lot of new people again. I don't know if you've noticed, I've noticed your new people don't know what you know. You've got to train them. So let's remember, to be binary qualified, you yourself have to be on a wholesale pack and auto ship. You need to personally enroll someone on your left with the heart on a wholesale pack and auto ship on the left, and personally enroll someone on the right on a wholesale pack and auto ship on the right. That binary qualifies you. Now, to become a manager, now you need to have, oops, where am I at? You would, to become a manager, right? You would need to have on your binary tree, let's go back, you would need to have, you yourself would need to be a gold, write this down, a gold pack and auto ship, 2-sleeve auto ship, and you would need to enroll 2 people on your right on a silver pack and auto ship, and 2 people on your left on a silver pack and auto ship. So that means that Luke would need 2 on his right and 2 on his left, right? So once he put this one down, then he'd have to put another one on his left, okay? And then he would have to go over here. And once he did 1 on his right, then he'd have to put another one on his right. So once all that starts happening for your more advanced people, then it's about points, right? So then you want to look at your points. So let's do a quick analysis of Luke's points. So Luke has 17,000 points on his left and 23,000 points on his right. That's his weekly trend. And you know what? Remember, Peter always says, people equal product, product equals points, and points equal money. And it's 336.60 gives you a $50 cycle. So if you look at Luke's period left and period right, he's trending, he's pretty equal. But if you look at his total, which allows for rollover, look at his total. Total left is 17,000. Total right is 1.5 million. So let's say Luke's already a manager and he's already helped build people to director and senior director. We'll talk structure in a minute. And let's say right now, Luke just needs to put another person on his tree. If you were Luke, would you put that person on the left or the right? Somebody tell me. And why? Peter, where would you put him? Left or right, and why?
Quick question. Repeat that again.
Would you put, if Luke wanted to, Luke has another silver pack and auto ship. And if you looked at Luke's total left at 17,000 and Luke's total right at 1.5 million, where would you put that silver pack?
Left volume.
And
And
why?
because you need to cycle.
I know, but and that's because your smaller side gives you 330, you take 330, your bigger side gives you 660, and you make a $50 cycle. So he has
Correct.
a lot of 660s on his total, right? 1.5 million is just sitting there ready to cycle out. So of course you would put, Luke would be building his left to catch up with his right. So now the other thing I want you guys to know about is the way you guys do your tree is you do it as organization binary tree viewer. Okay, that will help you understand where to put the plus sign on the far left and the plus sign on the far right. Don't build other people's inside legs or you will be an octopus. Dr. Stacy trains this way so that doesn't happen. She trains people to go over here where Luke is, go over to change settings, and she trains people to change the setting. So she would say when they're first building, make it left, then right, then left, then right, then left, then right. For Luke, I just always keep it on left because he needs to build his left side because his right's very developed, correct? But the other thing you can do when you do it that way is you go organization and you go enroll new. And that will automatically put it on Luke's far left, right? Because I already said it through the computer. So you don't have to worry about the binary tree confusing you and signing them up in different places. Now, the other thing I want you guys to remember is with Korea coming on, make sure you all do this. Go to Organization, Binary Tree Viewer, and you can go right up here to View Profile. Okay, click on the tree, View Profile, and make sure that you allow for all country enrollments. Turn that on. And when you do that, let's say I just turned it off, that allows you to also enroll in Korea. Okay, so that's a little hack. Also, you may want to update your avatar under change settings. I just did this the other day and I think it's really cool. Let's see if I can remember how to do that. There's avatar, edit avatar. And this is really cool. You put your picture in there. If you want to upload, I uploaded the picture. I put my Facebook in, and then I put a little something about me. To learn more about the power of the patch, go to startx39now.com, or to order, call me. Did you see how I put that? So when they go to lifewave.com/ and Luke's website, right at the top of the website, this pops on. And so you know that it's hard for people to understand how to order off your site. So that's why I put my phone number there. Just remember, when you do that, you cannot save and upload all of this without also having a picture in. So make sure you put your picture in. Let me see if this actually shows you by doing it what happens. This is the coolest thing. Let's see here. You see right there how it pops up on my screen? You see that? To learn more about the power of the patch. So anytime when someone goes to my son's website, if they can't figure out how to order, my phone number is right there. I highly suggest you guys do this to your sites. It makes you more available for people. Maybe you want to take a picture of this so you understand how to do it on your own, okay? As an example. So far, we learned how to talk about the products. We learned how to take an order. We even learned how to put the orders in and look at your binary tree. Now, after all of this, you may go, oh my gosh, now I have to do it and I'm confused. So if you get confused, you go back to the system, start 333biz, and you go into the system again. And don't freak out. Just go down here and it says, learn how to input an order. And this teaches you how to input an order. It also teaches you the back office tools. And if worse comes to worse, just call customer service and ask them how to do it, right? Don't freak out. It's all there at your fingertips, okay? Also, when you're ready to set up your pay portal to make money, this teaches you how to do that. Also, when you want to learn how the compensation plan works, you just go here to compensation plan, which I'm going to go to now. And Peter, I'm going to have you talk about our compensation plan now that we have shown how we put in that silver pack and auto ship. And I don't know, maybe you just want to start right here with our wholesale pack so we match. What do you think?
Perfect. I want to keep it very simple. So again, this is really designed for the brand new brand partners that are on here. I hope and I assume that all of our workout buddies, people who've been here in our organization for months or possibly years already, you should be getting the hang of this. Okay. So I'm going to take you through the phases of our comp plan. There's only 3 phases in our compensation plan, and our compensation plan, don't look at it, it's just like a compensation plan, okay? The compensation plan is designed like a journey, okay? It's like chapters. Just think of it as opening up doors. So there's 3 doors you need to open. The first one is what every company is going to pay you for, to reward you. They're going to reward you for enrolling a customer or we're going to reward you for enrolling a brand partner. Well, let's talk about a brand partner, okay? So here is the 5 wholesale packages that we always get people on here. When you get a wholesale package, it comes with a free website. It comes with a free app, okay, that you can use to build your business. It comes with a free customer service that you can call anytime. So always think of this as a wholesale pack. You are not an official distributor until you officially enroll your very first person. If you do not ever enroll anyone, you are not a distributor because you are not filling in your social security number. Always remember that. So to start off the first phase, the first door, always remember people equates to points, points equates to money. So let's look at the 5 wholesale packages. There's a bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond. The easiest way to understand this, I just look at it, it's based on one sleeve. So if you look at the sleeve, it's based there. So I always say it's a 1 month supply, 3 month supply, 5 month supply, 12 month supply, or a year and a half plus supply. The more you buy, the more you're going to get for free extra patches, okay? So it lowers the cost per sleeve. So let's study the silver and the gold because those are the 2 most popular packages to enroll. A sleeve is $2.99. A silver is $2.99. It comes with 3 X39s. And as Marci has mentioned, you can replace one X39 for 2 other patches. So one X39 is called a 1 point, and the other supportive patches are called half points. The volume points is called BV, business volume, for silver is 165 BV. Okay, so always remember business volume. The PIB stands for product introduction bonus. That's what you get for enrolling a silver. If you go to a gold, it's $4.99. It's 5.5 sleeves. Volume points is 275 and it's 100 PIB. So again, this is called the first phase. You always get a PIB, a product introduction bonus, when you enroll any of these packages. The best value, the best bang for the buck is always the diamond, okay? And the diamond has a special coding because when you upgrade to a diamond or when you come in with a diamond, you're telling the company that you're buying yourself up to a senior director level. And that's why as a senior director level, you earn $500 in PIB every time when you enroll a diamond. And if you don't get to a diamond, you get to, if you're, let's say you're a gold and you roll a diamond, then you earn $200 on the PIB. And we can go over that on the next comp plan. Once you enroll someone, okay, for example, once you enroll someone and you're serious, you want to build a business, the first rank is called a manager. So Marci, let's go to the cycle part. There you go. So for example, let's just say you get excited, you start doing the 333 right away. You get a bunch of people on the podcast and they call you back and they're like, Deborah, I want to join you. I love this. I love this. Whatever. You pick the package, you enroll them. The moment you enroll them, you have a choice to make. You have a choice to make to put them on the left or the right. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter, okay? You just want to make sure that you enroll the first 2 people, what we call on a shared leg, which is someone you're sharing a leg above you with, okay? If you can do that, great. So let's do this. Let's mute the Samsung. Marci, let's mute the Samsung real quick. Okay, perfect.
Okay, you can go on. Thank you.
There we go. So if you go on the cycle page, everyone, the second door is the moment you place someone on the left and the right, whatever package they came in with, just know those are points on your left tree and your right tree, or your left business or your right business, okay? Or your left gym or your right gym, whatever it is, there is only a left and there's only a right, okay? The moment point people or ID numbers go below you, you will see points. Those points will be accumulated depending on if you keep on enrolling, or if your team now starts enrolling, or if you're on a leg or a line where there's people above you that are enrolling. Everyone, points is points. The computer only can read 330 points on one side and 660 points on the opposite side. That is the only equation. That is the only number you need to look at. 330, 660. Write it down on your mirror, write it down on your forehead, whatever you got to do. This is how you get paid here. The moment the computer sees 990 points, which is adding the left and the right together, that is equal to one cycle. One cycle equates to $50. The name of the game, everyone, everything is based on cycling. You can cycle up to 1 time a day. You can cycle up to 500 times a week as a senior presidential director. So that's why you want to move up the ranks, because the higher you move up the ranks, the more it opens up the door for you to maximize your cycling. So if you can see on the bottom right here, a manager, a director, senior director, executive director, presidential director, and senior presidential director. This tells you how much you can maximize on the volume coming in from the left and the volume coming in from the right. This is the heart and soul of the comp plan. It's the $50, okay? That's it. Now, if you are building your business, that's why it's so important for you to identify your builders, people that are duplicating you. At the end of the day, you can only enroll so many people. There comes to a point where you have to learn how to teach others how to enroll and move up the ranks. And that's why you're learning how to leverage. You're learning how to build residual income. And the residuals in LifeWave comes from people that equates to points, and points equates to money. So everyone, please understand that this is the heart and soul of the comp plan, which is the cycling. Learn how to build your 2 legs out. Now, the next part is called the generational match. Marci, let's move to the generational match. And all the generational match means is this. The moment you learn how to open up the first door, which is enroll people, the moment you learned how to cycle, meaning that you learn how to build your 2 teams out, your left and right. The last part is called legacy money. This part is going to take you a while to get here, because this is where you get paid unlimited residual income from every person that you enrolled, that they've enrolled, okay? Let me repeat that again. You will earn a percentage, an override, a matching on the first generation. The first generation is Marci enrolled Peter. Peter is Marci's first generation. Peter enrolled Sally. Sally is Marci's second generation. Sally enrolled Dale. Dale is Marci's third generation. That is called 1, 2, 3 generations coded. Every time when Peter earns a $50 cycle commission, Marci will earn $12.50 from that $50. Every time Sally earns a $50 cycle commission, Marci will earn 20%. Every time Dale earns $50 from the cycling, Marci will earn another 20%. David, I always repeat this, David is paying us, he's rewarding us to build and develop relationships. These are called first, second, and third generation of relationships. That's why when you can build someone that is like you or better than you, you are going to earn a lot more commissions. Right, Marci? Yes.
Right.
So, Marci, after you max out on the cycling at 500 a week and you only can make 25,000 a week on the cycling, where is all your unlimited income coming from?
Well, Peter, no, that would be Gen Match because it's unlimited.
Now, in the last 5 years, in September, it will, and for you, it'll be August, it will be your 5-year anniversary. Not only have you maxed out the cycling already, Marci, but you're now getting to go into a generational match where you can now earn unlimited income for always doing the same thing over and over and over again, right, Marci?
That is correct.
And all you're doing is you're just teaching and you're just developing and working with your personals, which is your first generation, and you and your personals go down to your second generation, and you and your first and second generation help your third generation, correct?
Correct.
And why are you doing that constantly every day and every week?
I do that constantly every day and every week. For number one, I want to get the technology out because we're healing lives. Number two, I want to teach people how to fish, so how to make their own money. And I want to give them the tools so they can do it. And number three, by doing that, I make more residual income for myself. So we all win.
So I'm so proud, Marci, and you know, you and I, we look at our numbers all the time. We can get out of the screen now. We're good.
Okay.
We're so proud of Team Evolve because I would say Team Evolve, every month we do over 5 million points. If you equate that to money, it is an insane amount of money. But the company pays out, is it 60 cents on the dollar, 60% on the dollar?
60%.
So, Marci, imagine for every $10 million in commissions that we earn in Team Evolve, for every 10 million, $6 million goes back into our community, into our ecosystem, into our Team Evolve generations. We, as Team Evolve, we have over 100,000 brand partner, and that happened in May 6th, everyone. So huge, huge congratulations. But what I'm more excited about than that number is how much commissions that we take every generation. And that's because we care. We physically work with each generation and teach everyone how to do that, because that $50 makes such a difference. That $500 a week makes such a difference, because every time when you see someone earn $50, that is forever, everyone. It's forever. If that person starts earning $50, you know that person has 2 legs. You know that they're active, and you're going to earn on that person forever. They're going to become your best friend, your best partner. And it starts at the $50 level, because 1 year, 2 years, 3 years later, what if you're going to earn on their $25,000 a week or their $50,000 a month? Who here would like to earn 25% off $100,000 every single week? I know Libby does. I know Mr. Kim does. I know Daniel does. I know Karen does. I know Sandra does. I know Lisa does, right? If you don't see it today, it's okay. There are plenty of us who have already broken up that maxed out the cycling already in Team Evolve. There
So,
are tons of us.
so let's,
So go ahead.
can I come back for a minute? I
Yes.
do want to say one other thing, Peter, and then I do, because we only have 7 more minutes, want to just make sure that I show them the road to senior director so they know that it's cycling, but it's also structure. So the other thing, and this is for, you know, as you start building, like Peter told you, know that the company has just added one more way to make money. It's 1% of global sales. And this is for building $100,000 line. So just know we're all starting, but eventually the building starts to build and more people talk and more people build, and you will start building these out. And what's amazing is that this is so brand new. It just happened 6 months ago because the company is almost at $500 million. And David, the owner of our company, we're a private company and he's generous. And he wanted to give us a bonus for working so hard. So know that what's cool about Global Pool is that your business may be in the US, but our friends over in Korea and over in Japan are working hard too. And that 1% is on everybody. And, you know, that's pretty exciting. So the last thing I just wanted to show, Peter, is to remind everybody that we are building the comp plan, like Peter said, but we're also building structure. So structure is also in the system and it's under comp plan. And you go right over here to the steps to senior director in 90 days. I like to call it the road to senior director. They call it the steps here. We probably should change the name. But and here's what I want you to remember that your very first job is. Okay, write this down. You could even on a piece of paper copy me and write these bubbles. Do it now. So you're the top, put your name in the bubble, and you're going to write down that you need to be on a gold pack or above and a 2-sleeve auto ship. Write your name there. So let's just pretend this is Peter. Peter No needs to be on a gold pack and 2-sleeve auto ship. Then he needs to enroll a silver kitten auto ship. Let's call it Becky on his right, and a silver kitten auto ship. Let's call it Bill on his left. Okay. Then he needs to enroll another silver right under Becky. And they would have little hearts, which means he enrolled it. Let's call that Beth. And then he would need to enroll another silver pack under Bill. Let's call him Steve. They're all hearts. Peter, I'm going to ask you, if this was you and you were a gold pack or above, and remember, you can buy in a silver and then you can go to store and upgrade a silver to a gold, pay the difference in price, get the difference in patches, a gold to a platinum to a diamond. So if you started at a silver and you want to be a manager, you're going to go to your back office, log in, you're going to go store upgrade kits, and you're going to upgrade yourself to at least a gold, and you're going to also go to store and you're going to put yourself in for X39 and an Eon, and you're going to place it into the auto ship basket, and you're going to set that up. Once you do that, then if it's Peter's going to enroll Betty on a silver kitten auto ship. That can be 1 sleeve. Remember, a 1-sleeve auto ship is 77 points for X39 and 55 points for all supportive patches. So that's where you see that, okay? And then he's going to enroll Beth on a silver pack and a 1-sleeve auto ship. On the left, he's going to enroll Bill on a silver kit and a 1-sleeve auto ship, and Steve on a silver kit and a 1-sleeve auto ship. Peter, are you now a manager?
Yes.
A manager. So now what Peter has to do, we're only going to go to director because I want you guys to see this. For Peter to be a director, now he needs 1 more silver pack and auto ship on his right. Call it Sue. And he needs 1 more silver kit auto ship on his left. Call it Jim. And then he needs to help someone on his right become a manager and someone on his left become a manager. So he goes down his binary tree. He clicks all the boxes. Remember how I said organization binary tree? And he's going to call Becky and he's going to say, Becky, do you want to learn how to share the business with me? And if Becky says no, that's okay. She's loving the product. So then he's going to ask Beth the same thing. Well, Beth says yes. So then Peter's going to take Beth's hand and help Beth become what? A manager. And he's going to ask the same question to Bill, Steve, and Jim. And let's say Steve wants to learn how to share the business. So he's going to help Steve become a manager. When he does that, so for Beth to become a manager, gold pack and auto ship, 2-sleeve auto ships, and she needs 2 silvers on her right and 2 silvers on her left. Steve's going to need the same gold pack and auto ship and 2 silvers on his right and 2 silvers on his left. When Peter personally helps Beth become a manager and Steve become a manager, Peter, what do you become?
Director.
A director. And then one step further, when Peter helps Steve become a director and Beth become a director, what is Peter?
Senior director.
Senior director. It's really important to put the names in the circles. It makes it more real. So your homework is to go to start333biz.com, go into comp plan, go into the system, go into comp plan, and print this out and make this charting real for you. Figure out, where am I? Do I need to be manager? Do I need to be director? Do I need to be senior director? And then help yourself and your team get there. And it always starts by enrolling silver pack and auto ships and then helping someone on your right that you personally enrolled do the same. Someone on your left you personally enrolled do the same. Let me tell you about that with Peter. I became a gold pack auto ship and then until I upgraded, well, actually I upgraded to diamond. So it's gold pack or more. And then I said to, and then Peter decided to do a gold pack or more. And I said to Peter, do you want to do this? And he said, yes. I said, make a list. Let's start sharing. And then I think who were your first 2 on your right and 2 on your left? Do you remember?
Not real. I think
I mean,
Dana
close.
Zappa.
I
Dana
think
Zappa
think
was our left.
Dana Zappa was your left and Karen Totoni was your second left, I bet.
Yeah,
And on your
yeah.
right, I bet it was Sally and I bet
No, it was
Savvy.
Yuki. It was Yuki.
And who was your
Yuki
other?
and Sally. Yuki
And
and Sally.
Sally. So he just told you who his first 4 were. So and then
Yeah,
I
Dana.
did the same thing with my friend Mariah. I said, Mariah, do you want to do this? And I helped her and I worked together to help her to become a manager. So that is how building the structure works. With that, Peter, it's 11 o'clock. Why don't you go ahead and wrap it up and we'll get going.
Wow. I hope everybody enjoyed today's training. I know because of Marci and I traveling all the time now, we're just going into a different phase in our build now, but just know Marci and I always want to be here together with you, okay? Sometimes people don't even think too, like, we're constantly in the gym all the time, everyone. Uh, and this is not just us, it's all of our leaders. Our leadership style is we constantly work because we want to show everyone, yes, we can walk away, but it's not time yet. We have still a lot of things to do. The company is going into the first $1 billion branding, okay? Until we all get there together, until Team Evolve truly has literally taken over the world, okay? That's what I would like to say. We're constantly going to be here forever with you, okay? So just know that our entire leadership team, everything that we've done. So we have the entire May to get over with. June, there will be tons of events. So please check the biz site for Arizona, June 1st. We will be in Arizona. I don't know what else, Marci, if you can remember any other events.
Yeah, let's actually really quick give everybody some homework and we can talk more about that actually, so the events that are coming up, just to remember, is that we have Kansas City right now, it's happening. And then we are in Honolulu on the 18th. Oh, that Honolulu sold out. It was so popular.
Wow.
Maui is on the 19th. And then Arizona is on the 1st.
Ooh,
And then
okay.
the fun one is Florida. Like, get reserved for that.
Everyone, that
We're
is
all
going to be
going,
the
and get
leadership
yourself a
retreat.
house. Everybody's getting a house and putting like 12, you can get a house for 4 days for like $3,000, put 12 people in. It's like $100 a night. It's nothing.
Yep.
So that's how you would do that. And we're having a lot of fun doing that. And get yourself on the wait list. I hear that it is full. But if you get yourself on the wait list, they're going to go through everyone on the wait list, and many people are going to get in, and some people won't be able to make it. So then there'll be more room. So make sure, if you have not signed up on the wait list on this, that's the only way you're going to get to convention. And that's going to be here as well. And lastly, don't forget that we do have an incentive. I know Susan and Dr. Dawn talked about this last week, but make sure that you read this, because we're all going to Punta Cana November 6th to November 10th, and it's not hard to get there. And in fact, Peter, what I'd like you to do, because I'll be in Honolulu next Saturday, I'd like you to do training, and I'd like you to really go over incentives next week. Can you do that? Are you going to be here in
Sure
town?
thing.
Okay,
Sure
awesome.
thing. I'll be in.
Okay. So with that, lots of love to all of you, and we will see you. Don't forget to come Monday to my one more thing, and then we're done. Don't forget to come Monday if you want to know what the work is. Okay, the way you make the money that Peter's talking about is to do the 3-3-3. The only way that you're going to know how to do the 3-3-3 is if you actually come and get trained on how to do it. I'm so sorry, I need to find this. And come do it with me. So once again, that's the office. Take a picture of that. If you don't know how to use chat, you should take a picture of that right now so you can come, or you can just grab it from chat. But once again, I train Monday and Tuesdays at 10, and we work in the office at 11, and I'll be in Hawaii the following week, so we won't be open the following week. So if you really want to learn, my suggestion is you come this week when I'm here, Monday and Tuesday. With that, Peter, lots of love to you all. Bye-bye.
Oh, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Love you all. We know how much all the mothers in the womb, you are the world, okay? So thank you. And Marci, happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day to everybody here. Enjoy your time, as I'm going to be spending my time with my mother. So love you all. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.